Hey everyone, and welcome back to Survival on Scrap Cannon. Although I have already made a video on what I plan to build vehicle-wise, I'm changing that plan now, because let's just say I'm keeping this part, and then changing everything else. So I'll probably work on that really quick, depending on what resources I currently have. In between videos, I was just getting some things that I needed, so like gas, battery stuff. I need some ammo containers. What else? Basically, one of the very first vehicles I made in this was a Tatra T813, I believe, Polos, which is a big 8x8 truck. Not sure I have everything I need at the moment, but either way. But yeah, it's a big 8x8 truck, and it's one of the very first vehicles I built on this. And I decided that instead of using a transport truck and a I'm trying to hit E to delete the front of the truck, but it's obviously not gonna work. But no, instead of using a transport truck and a bunch of trailers, I realized that that'll be way too resource intensive on metal and wood and stuff, and on my computer, because I would need the truck, which would literally be just the part that tows the trailers. I would end up needing a trailer for my storage, which I was going to use this entire thing for storage, and then I would need a trailer for that stuff, and then a trailer for that thing. So that's 3 trailers. Plus the truck, and then the RV. So 4. So instead, I'm going to build a Tatra, and I'm going to slightly modify the RV to go on the back of it, and then that way I can make this storage a little bit smaller, come just over to it here, I think, it's 10 long, and then I can put the refinery and stuff on the back of this trailer. So therefore I need the 8x8, this trailer, which I could turn, I was going to use a pup trailer, and then I just need to get that there, but I could also put these on that trailer, so I'll probably just completely disassemble this and rebuild it. But anyways, for my my Tatra that I built, I'm just going to get rid of this stuff. Basically, if you're trying to build a long for it, you want the body, like the cab, to be 15 wide, which I believe that's what this is. And then, either way, now that I'm actually here, I'll do it properly. So, we go out like this. We'll go out the full 16. Whether you're starting at the front wheels or the back, it doesn't matter. The back wheels have a 1 gap in between them. You then go to the front by 13. So just do a normal 16 bar, remove 3, come in, like so. And then there's front wheel 1, a 3 gap, and then there's your front wheels. And that's basically my wheelbase for my Tatra. The body is 15 blocks wide, and then like that. So I'm just gonna make sure this is 15 blocks. Should be. Go like this, it should go 1 over. Yes, okay. So 15 wide, and then the 13 between the front and rear. Do need to move these out now. That gives me my little space. Go. Go like so. I think I made some more wheels. I'm not sure. No, I need to make more wheels. Because I was only going to have 2 on the front, not 4. So either way, I can get the point across with this right now. I'm not going to worry about the other 2 wheels. Took a couple pictures of it so I could have reference, but I'm not too worried about that right now. I'm going to grab some metal. I might need to go get some more. If I do, I'll try and cut that part out. I'll definitely need to go get more metal. Wood. Ooh, I can convert. No, I need this for bearings. I'm not doing that. I'm trying really hard to not use the scrap metal for anything, because then I can have basically as many bearings as I need. Alright, so that goes to there, at least. I can't remember exactly how far it goes to the front, but it shouldn't be hard to figure out, because I know where the seats go. I should do the wheels really quick first, so therefore I need the pipes again. I think I need more than that, but it should be okay for right now, I guess. We'll see. Just a simple up, over, and back down. My bearings. Okay, and we bring this over. So that is 1, 2 past the chests. 1, 2, and there we go. That is the axle, or what I'm gonna call the axle, I guess. This can go exactly like the other side, or like the back, I guess I should say. No need to make it a different width. I'm definitely going to have to make more pipes and stuff. Oh yeah, I don't think I have any more straight pieces. So it looks like you're going to be joining me on some mining anyways. Sucks, but oh well. Oh no, there's some right there. Should really sort my storage when I build the rest of it. Alright, so there is one side, so it's at least held on now. Then one in, so there. I should be able to get this partially done. Okay. I'm usually crazy about my vehicles having lots of articulation and whatnot in this, but this isn't a vehicle that really needs it. All it really needs is each wheel, like the front wheels to go up, the second front wheels to be able to go up, just like, so it can crawl over stuff like this. It doesn't need flex, so I'm not worrying about springs. And with no springs, there's less materials, so on. But I need some stone. Does any respawn outside yet? Drink quick. Go. Alright, looks like there's some rocks over there. In Creative, I made a version of this with some more drill bits on the front. So I'm probably going to end up doing that eventually. I think it had 4, and then 3, and then 2. and then you could tilt it so that when they fall, you just drive over them and break them all. They hit it with both. They're spinning the same way. There we go. There we go. This shouldn't bounce off anymore. Ah, whatever. Let's try and line it up on the corner, I guess. Nope. Wrong direction. There we go. If you put two on the front and angle them so that when they're spinning, they're going down in the middle and up on the outside, it will push the front of your vehicle onto the ground, and therefore not really be much of a pain. Just kind of ram things and get them out of the way. I'll just skip the next a little bit so it's not annoying. Okay. I believe that's all of it. Other than these couple things over here. Oh, this is wood. Oh, I didn't even realize I knocked down a tree here. Alright, I'll just pick this up really quick. My next little resource thing like this, I'll make a little taller. But if you do something like this and do the normal simple scrap suspension, you can drive over the resources and pick them up really easy. It's really nice. So, while this is emptying the resources, I am going to work on the truck a tiny bit. Trying to make it so it doesn't slide away too far. Okay, so I can't remember exactly how. Ooh, wow. Just my reference point just kind of popped back in my brain. I think of things visually, so if I can't picture it, I can't build it. But this comes out to here, and then comes down to the middle of the wheels. This one comes out to just there, I think. And this one would be here. So therefore, this would come across. So. Okay, so, oops, this bar needs to go here. I think. I'm trying to go off memory right now. That doesn't... Oh. There we go, that looks more like it. And across to where that would be. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 2. This one comes across here. Across there. That in. Other than there. No! Let's get back. This gets welded on to there, I think. Yep. And there we go. We have our main floor. I think this comes back to almost equal with the wheel, but I'm not sure, so I'm going to stop there. Let's bring it to here. I should have 2 seats. Yes, 2 seats. So this will give me my reference for here. You know what? Just because it's the way I used to building this, I might make this right-hand drive. I really feel like making this right-hand drive. Because it's usually me playing on my own, I'm going to, because then I don't have to run around the truck to get in and all that wonderful stuff. I'm going to put some rocks here for temporary... I can get rid of this now too, awesome. I'm gonna use some rocks to hold up the truck. So... oh, it's too far. Just a little upside down T. I do this a lot, especially working on suspension when I'm just trying to look at how it's sitting. It helps a lot. So I need some here as well. That can just be a little stick. There we go. Okay, back to the cab. So right-hand drive. The other seat goes there. Normally I would put, like, I guess it'd be called a doghouse here. So I'd have the dash, and then there'd be a big tunnel or doghouse along through the back. I'm not going to do that with this one. I want this to be as good for survival as I can. So I'm just going to... normally you do that so you can fit a realistic engine. But as I said, I want this to work as well as possible for what I'm doing. So I'm not going to worry about it. The engine is just going to be tucked underneath with some logic and good bits. It will all... bye-bye. It'll all work out. So, I'm up by 3. I'm glad we get to do like some actual building in this video too. It's about time. So yeah, to do this, like I said, you've got 15 wide. Pretty much all my vehicles have a single block in the center. So that way I can attach tow hitch. And that's done good. So 15 wide, and then you go 3 up, and then you want it to be 3 back, and then behind the seat you go 3 by 3, and then we go another 4 space. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that is our back wall there. Oh, that was only off by 2 blocks, not bad. That's our back wall. Here. Alright, so there's the base of our cab. Now, bring a stick middle at the front. Normally, for some reason, I always do my roof at a 2 height. But for this one, as in my test one, I keep getting stuck on the driver's seat, and I can't get off. I always have to go like this and then get out the passenger side. So I'm going to put the roof 3 high on this one. 3, we've got like a bunch of pillars on the side. I'm not going to go through them all right now. A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D, E. Yeah. All the way to an E pillar. E pillar is wider. So. Oops. There we go. And then another one right in the middle at the back. And then we do the roof. And then once I go and get wedges and stuff from the warehouse, I will make the corners rounded, give this a proper sloped front so I can actually like hit stuff with it and bounce up on top and so on. Now, I don't know, can I make 2 more seats at the seats wire? Cotton, circuit board. Why does this normal circuit board require, or the normal passenger seat require circuit boards? Oh yeah, at the end of the last video, as you can see right there, that little flower thing, I turned, the end of the last episode, I did my outro, turned around to come back here, and ran through like 2-3 fields of cotton. I don't have a whole lot left, as I made a couple beds, the seat, so on, but hopefully I might just ignore the 2 other seats for now, because I don't really need them. I'm going to ignore them for now. I do need to go in like this to here, I think. I'm not sure, because I have to cut out the pillow. Yeah, like that. So just go like that, and then when I get some better looking pieces, I'll replace it to make it look better. But for now, this will work perfectly fine. Go. And then the same for the rear wheel. So. And then the seat will cover the hole. So. I guess for now I could just put a panel in. Yeah, for now I might just put, like, block this off, block that off, and like put a sleeper and stuff back here. But I don't know. Either way, that is the base of the cab. Down to there. Cool. And I'm glad I haven't done much work on this, because I would have had to ooh, no. Glad I came out. But I'm glad I didn't do much work to the RV yet, because I would have had to just demolish it anyways. Thank you for your body parts. Okay. So yeah, I'll bring this in. And I believe if I go like this, just cut it down the center, it will work exactly how I planned it to. Because in Creative, all I did was recreate the RV that I showed in the previous video, like my build plan video. I just recreated it, but 15 wide instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, instead of what, 10, 11 wide, so that it would cover the entire back of the truck. And it looks and works really, really well. So yeah, that's exactly what it was, I think. Yeah. Because I had a space in between. Oops. I had a space in between the cab and the RV part, so that I could. So it was still 2 pieces. Like, it was the RV just set on top, and then I could have whatever I need to stick in between. So that goes like that. This side goes here. Yeah, that looks right. This is gonna be so cool. Then I gotta have to bring the chassis down and tow the trailer. But let's get the floor in so it'll stop falling off. I like doing things this way because it's like you're actually putting flooring on the chassis of the truck. Just makes it that much more fun for me. Oh, I'm actually gonna put this on the lift quick, because I want to move that bar. I'm not gonna put a bar there for now, so I have to put a bunch of stuff in the middle. For now, let's just finish this, stay on track. Still have the bathroom in the back, all the seating in the front. It's fine. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, that looks good. I think I did change some stuff back here. I can't quite remember though. I put the tub in the middle. Now that. Facing that way. One, two. And then I put the toilet over here instead. Put the wall with 3 gap in the middle. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Trying to make sure it's as symmetrical as I can get. Go, and there's the bathroom. And then I put the sink and the mirror there instead. Okay. What else do I have that I can throw in here? I don't have the office chairs yet, but I can space that out. I still have some stone. So the door goes here for the bathroom. And then I have 2 space, and then post. 2 space, post. No. It's more like that. So that'll be 2 pipes and then an office chair. Let's sleep. And I just pulled my earbud out. There we go. Okay, so what do I have that I can put in it? Let's bring it over here really quick. I have a bed. Got the engine. Got a couple things to hold stuff on the side. I need to build a lot more for this. Like, I still have to build a cookbot and everything. Where is the cookbot? Am I just this blind right now? Oh, it's up here. Metal block 2. And a bunch more. I should have some metal block 2. Somewhere. Yeah, there we go. My foot's numb from falling asleep. It really hurts. Okay, so. Oh, I forgot to grab some more circuit boards. Component kits or whatever it was. Don't need that, don't need that. Nope. Nope. No, no, no. Okay. I did need... Where'd it go? I just saw it. Oh, I was looking at my inventory. Well, do I not have any more? Got those. But I really need to go get some more stuff. I need to go kill some more robots. Okay, so I should be able to make the cook block. No, I need 50 metal block 2s. How do I make metal block 2? I need some ember. So come over here, grab some ember. Make some... Oh, I need water. Oops. I don't need to make another water tank. That's good. So I'll just use this one for the RV for now. And then I can take it out, refill it, go back in. Okay. That's missing the hole for the... Where's the hole for the water go? I can't remember. I'll have to look in a minute. Do know that there's that. sink goes in the corner like there or something. Oh, there's some more. I can make whatever it was I was making and now forget. Cookpot. Cookpot, make me some food. It's over. Fall onto my truck. There we go. You come inside the truck. Like so. And I've got my 3 deep counter. I forget where things go at the moment. So I'm gonna grab the bed. That. Okay, so one bed goes to two block high gap. There's a hole there. Ooh, did I make a piston yet? I hope I made a piston. Please tell me I made a piston. No, okay. I don't have enough pipe for this right now. I'm so low on resources. Maybe throughout this week I'll just go gather more and more resources, but either way. One bed starts like that. One bed starts like this. And then we have a 3x3 end table. And then we have fridge. What's the fridge? How do I make the fridge? So if I can just make that quickly. Chemical, circuit board, blue. I thought I just... Oh no, did I just use up all the rest of my circuit board? I did. Oh no. Please tell me I've got some somewhere. I hope I have some somewhere. Circuit board, where are you? Nope, I don't have any circuit board, so I can't make the fridge right now. But I believe the fridge is 3 tall. I'm running out of wood already too. And this is the wrong wood for inside here. But either way, I believe that's the fridge, so that's the water there. And yeah, the mugs, sink. I think that's how it happens. So let's go grab this. That can all just go into storage on the truck. Oops. Stick this there so I can jump inside. Oops. I want to make it look like it's actually usable. There we go. So then, yeah. Take that out, the hole there. As it's wider, I don't need a hole there. I need a hole here, but I can measure that after. What do I need for this? I'm not sure what else I need. I need more cotton. Let's go take a trip to get some cotton, why don't we? How much gas do I have? 4, and 20. Do I have any more laying around? 20. Should put one of my gas tanks on that thing too. I think that's all I have, so let's go. Ooh, I need to eat too. Still haven't got my farm set up. Still haven't gotten a new place. However, I believe there's a market guy on the way to where we are going. So that shouldn't be too bad. Just going to refill. Go. It's not that far. Running it really sucked, but yeah. You can also collect the scrap stuff like that too. As I was going back and forth, whenever I got attacked by something, I would take it to the road so that I could just put its resources at the road. Next time I'm out, just pick them up like so. And there's a dog barking outside, so ooh, lag. I need your inner bits. Give me your inner bits. Thank you. The trailer should be a lot nicer to tow now without the water on it, making the center of gravity so high. I'm going to see if there's anything around here that I can use really quick, because I need you. That, I need some lights, some pipe. Actually, I can use that for generators. Not going to get anything I don't need. This I'm going to probably... that's too thick. Just that light. Need 3 of these for inside the RV. As I fall down the stairs. Okay. I need 3 of those for the RV. And then I need a couple things to hold stuff on. I wish this was interactive. Oh, AC unit. And the wrong antenna. I need the AC unit. I don't want that antenna because it's the big one. And here are the pipes I'm missing. Bye-bye. Okay. Actually, this I can use. Yeah, okay. That plant's too big. So I'm going to come over here and grab the same things. Quick, I can use these too. Not sure if I have a use for the bolts yet. I do for the taillight sensor, but that's not mandatory right now. There's no AC or anything on this one, but I only need 1 unit anyways. Inventory is full. Okay. Oh, really? These don't stack? That's really dumb. Okay. Place that with that, that one with that. Toilet paper can go there. I should have left that at the shop, but whatever. Guess the lights could go on top. So, good enough for me. Pipes should stack better. Right, that just saved a bunch of space there. That one doesn't have any pipes. Does this one have pipes, right? Don't need more AC yet. At some point, I will. Don't think I need that. At some point, I'll come raid these again. Like, take all the stuff finally once I have that other trailer going. But for now, that's all I need from here. Let's go. It's a lot faster without the water thing on it too, it seems. Yeah, right over there. In those rocks, that mountain area, is the new place we're going to. Circuit board. You. Oh, and yours. Oh, thank you. And off we go. Jump off the road now though, because if I remember correctly, the beacon is at a far cotton field, and there's one in between here and there. So yeah, let's go around this little pond. Yeah, see, you can see the signs for it. I don't know what to say, so I'm just gonna kind of drive and maybe leave the music in for this card or something. I don't know. Okay, so I went the wrong way. I don't remember this at all. This will be really... Ooh. It'll be really nice for when we get over here, though, because it should be a pretty safe area. There's a nice big field here for getting more. You know what? There's a beacon on the trailer. I'll come back for it. I'm getting way too annoyed with it. Okay, there's a place to get Ember there. Oh, now the main little buggy's gonna roll. They really need to build something new for getting around with. What is up with this big wall of rock? Okay, you know what? I don't need cotton right now, so I'm just not gonna worry about it. I do need more circuit boards though. So if I see any tote bots or such, there we go. Now I have to go get the trailer again. Ooh, 2 of them, thank you. There we go. I guess I'll go get the trailer now. Just gonna ignore that guy. We'll go that far. I don't feel like going all the way to get cotton. It's further than I thought, and I don't need it to complete everything. Ah, rolling again. Okay. Trailer. Just rebuild the hitch really quick. Because I didn't build it right in the first place. I can just go there for now. To make it easier to weld on. I think it goes there. Yeah, good enough. I should also put some more tongue weight on it, not be so annoying. Just keeping an eye out for some more tote box. It's a hay bot, but really need that. Maybe maybe I'll just trigger in a raid so they'll just come get me. I'll just start doing that. Back to the road. I can't wait to get the big 8x8 done though. With what I have planned for it, it's gonna be so cool. It looks like I can get a bunch of things there too. Need to find another one of those though. I'd like to find a spud gun as soon as I can too. So I need to get some of those caged guys up there over. Yeah. Words, they don't want to work. There's so much I want to do, but there's so many little steps I have to do first to get to where I want to get to. So, what was I doing again? I need wheels. Let's build some wheels. 2 more wheels. Wood block, metal block, and nice. There's there. That can go, that can go, that can go, that can go, that can go. Good. I don't have white what I need though. Because of course not. Block 1. Okay, while that's doing that, I'm going to plant some sacrificial seeds. So hopefully, I can get a little raid going. Something I'm not really good about. And lots of this. And then I think the 9x9 will consist as a raid. I had 14. Okay. For the carrots. Wrong spot again. Let me place 3 carrots, not like 1. Thank you. Guess I should have grabbed fertilizer. I need to find globe too. That's one thing I haven't figured out how to get yet. It's globe. Excuse me. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. Some robots to come. Is there anything up here that I can use? Oh, I've got lots of seeds up here. Okay, so should be able to make the wheels now. Really? $15, $30, $45. This is so annoying. Well, I got 1 wheel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bearings. How many do I have? Ooh, I need more than that. Never mind. Those ones missing. I'll go over that in a second. But how many do I have? I don't even know where they went. I think I used them all. Oh, there's 9 right there. Sweet. Forgetting about stuff I even put there. That sounds about right. And another thing, if you're still watching this episode at this point, I've been recording for 50 minutes now. I usually only do it for a half hour. But I got a comment saying that a little bit longer would be nice, so how's this? I'll record for an hour, and then I'll try and cut out stuff I find that's too boring, and see what we've got after. Yeah. So I've got this wheel built. 240. It's only giving me 10. I thought it would give me 15. Oh, 10. I was reading the wrong one. Okay. So, that wheel. I can take these wheels off for a moment. Just put it on the lift, it's easier. And then if I have issues with steering, I can just put a tie rod on it. Easy enough. Don't need that yet. Now, is that timer, I can't remember, to when bots come? Or for how long I have to wait till like everything grows or something? Okay, there's bearings on the back, good. I think I have enough bearings to finish. Should be nice. Would be nice. Okay. There's my 4 front wheels. Checking for robots. Okay, put the 4 wheels on the front, put it on the ground. There we go. Now it is on its own weight. And you can see the issue with the bearings, they're already not taking up the weight. I don't know how well this is gonna go. Because if they can't hold the weight, like... okay. Need 3 pistons. Let's get on that. I need 3 pistons. Don't need the fridge yet because I don't have anything in it. So, metal block 2. Need 30. So how do I do that? Metal block 2. Okay, so there's 30 of that. I need 2 crude oil each. I've got lots up here. I like that. I like how they use... Excuse me. I like how they use the crude oil for that, because it's actually like it's using hydraulic force. Robots out here yet? Nope. Let's hope my heads work as effigies. Does anyone know? I forgot that I needed to slightly raise the floor a certain part. Oh, it's the cook pot I keep hearing, not robots. Oh, jeez. I'm not used to the way it sounds. Okay, so back in here. Okay. And we do that. Toilet goes there. And these again. That should be where those seats go. Okay, should have what I need. Hopefully this seat doesn't need to be upgraded too much. So that would really suck. I wonder if one might pick that up. Sounded like a, oh, I forgot about that. No wonder it's leaning to the side. Okay, do I have bearings? Yes. I can't believe I didn't even finish the front suspension and completely forgot. Okay. There we go. I need it under it anyways, because I wanted to see where I'm putting the engine. So, the light controller engine can go here, I guess. And then door stuff can kind of go there. I'll put the light stuff in here. And the gas goes there, and so on. So, engine. Oop. That should attach to everything. Probably also put the doors on last, because that way, as I'm working on it, it's not a royal pain in the butt. Please power all of them. Oh, thank you. Okay. Ooh, I see robots. Okay, pretty soon. Alright, so now that I can drive, I'm going to put 4 gas tanks on it. Apparently don't want to go on the way I want it to, so like this. Cave is there. This one goes here. Oh, there we go. Should be able to take that off with no issue. This one goes so. Now, these two are attached to each other, these two are attached to each other, so they'll, like, keep each other filled. And then, sale sign. That's big. It's too wide. Just put a block right there. Either way, and then the ammo canisters go right here. Then there's pipes that will attach them from side to side. Pipes do I have? I have the 2 that I need for the gas. 3. Drop it on my head. 3 and 3. I'm also going to bring the chassis out like this so that it actually attaches. Oh, those are all attached to each other now. Which side's the engine? That one can go to the engine. Here we go. I will worry about all the fiddly stuff after. But For now, put this 10 into the engine. Should launch myself out. Is that gonna happen every time? I think that's gonna happen every time. I might just drop the roof down again. But either way, I should be able to just at least drive around now. The wheels are hitting something. It's the game being weird. No, they are hitting this. So I forgot to take that out. That needed to go like that. I cut the other side back too far. Nope. Okay. Reverse these, so we're going the right way. Wheels are all going the right way. In-game minutes until the until the baddies show up. Okay, I'm not gonna leave this right-hand drive. It's just confusing. Here we go. We have ourselves a big, moving 8x8 RV. It's not done yet, but once it is, it's gonna be so cool. Here we go. Here's the raid. Two? That's all they're sending is two? Nope. Right. Guess I could make a system that, like, brings them in towards it in a specific way. And then when they get close enough, it shreds them with potatoes. Yeah, it's been a little over an hour now, so I'm going to end this video here. Got a lot of work done on the truck. This will basically make it so I can finally start exploring. Just to fill in really quick, once I've got the truck complete, I want to get everything done with the truck, lights and everything. And then I'm going to build a pup trailer, so just like this part right here, that will attach to a hitch on the back of the truck, and then the fifth wheel on the trailer, on this trailer. And then I can carry everything I need with literally everything. Other than this, I'll make something else for this, but I don't really need to take this with me once I get it to another mining area. But yeah, this is going to be... Ooh, I like, since I raised the roof one block, it lines up with the RV roof better too. But yeah, even at night, this is going to have a massive lit up radius around it. I'll make it as a thumbnail picture so you see. But either way, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Any advice for this, let me know. Just going to fill that in. And yeah, I don't know what to say about it, but I'm glad I got some actual proper building done in this episode. And some other boring stuff. But either way, I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.